All right, what's going on, party people? This is Lace We here. You know what I'm saying? We're back with another one. If this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a pleasure having you in. So what we do here, we talk about spirituality. You know what I'm saying? And in so many words, what we refer to as spirituality is your day-to-day life. But we refer to the non-physical aspect of it. You being in interaction with your environment and everything that you encountered, pretty much the way you live in your life, all of that is spiritual. So therefore, spirituality is just, it's the practical way of looking at life. Do you see what I'm saying? So technically, in a nutshell, and I always give a lot of different type of examples. But if this is your first time, welcome. It's definitely a pleasure to have you in. Do what you do, grab your shit. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely gonna have a talk today. So, and as always, you guys are more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? If you're coming back, you already know exactly what you in for. All right. So get a plate. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break some bread. So today I wanted to talk about the third Hermetic principle, guys. So the last video I made, I talked about the law of correspondence. But today I'm going to be talking about the law of vibration. Now, if you remember anything I ever said about, the Hermetic principles, the reality is there's only one principle, which is the law of mentalism, because everything is mental. And from the mental, everything else derives from it. So technically, when you're looking at the six other Hermetic principles, technically what they are is just different aspect or version or dimension of understanding your mind, your true mind. That's why this is your survival kit, because it allows you, to navigate through, the darkness, in so many words. And this is what we are here, in. That's why intelligence has always been referred to as the light, because living in this darkness, as I stated, which is also the land of the lost, the land of the lower, vibrations and things like that. So therefore, you need to have the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine that's like you having a torch for you to walk around? So that's what knowledge has become, and that's what knowledge is. And that's why you have to move by faith, meaning by the knowledge or intuition, even though you don't see it happening. So if you see that movie, I can't recall the name of that movie. Yeah, that shit with Sandra Bullock, if I'm not mistaken, or even if I'm saying her name right, I don't even know. But was it Birds? Something Birds, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that was actually referring how you got to move for you to survive. And that's why you got to move by faith. But anyway, in so many words, to conclude, that's it, or I guess it was just another way of me describing spirituality. But most importantly, the Kabbalion, the seven Hermetic principles, because that's what that entails, and that's what it tells you, and that's why you got to have this as your compass. You know what I'm saying? As your GPS, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, or your Bible in modern day, or for my Christians, make this your Bible. You know what I'm saying? You could still keep your other Bible, because that's your gun. I know you gunning out here. Okay, keep but we're gonna add some more. So not even unless, because a lot of these motherfuckers always think one book and that's it. Anyway, educational purposes, baby. That's all we're doing here. Who could care less? Right here, dog. Hmm. So now, pretty much in addition to everything I just said, by telling you about, the law of the Hermetic principles being in reality one law and different aspect of different ways of looking at it. Now, oh shit, I had this thing in mind to slip. But anyway, so this is going to take me now to the very first thing that they said in their, I guess, introduction. It says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So now, and I'm going to be using this because there's different aspects or different ways of looking at this, right? So when the student is ready, you could say when the student changed its mind. That's one way of looking at it. Another way is looking at the vibration, their emotions, their energy has changed. Then the teacher will appear. Another aspect of looking at it could be as it is within the law of correspondence. As the student start looking into himself now, looking to discover a higher side of him, and then the masters now showed up. So it's all the same thing. And this motherfucking example is so packed with like fucking wisdom in it. This shit is fucking incredible. So I guess in maybe 5 seconds, I just told you the law of mentalism, the law of correspondence, and I also just told you now the law of vibration by illustrating their emotion, like not just necessarily their emotion, but their frequency now has changed. And in so many words, that is why you are the one creating your reality. It's your mind, your intellect is a reflection of how you're thinking, going, as it is without, so it is within. As it is above, so it is below. And the law of vibration that tells you everything moves. So therefore, the true meaning of the law of attraction is truly talking about the law of vibration. Because as we may know by now, I would assume a lot of people know, because a lot of people has came out, forward pretty much telling you, nope, you don't manifest what you're thinking. You manifest who you are. So meaning how you vibrating, i.e. your intellect, your emotions, your vibration. So as you vibrating, like attracts like. Tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. This is not to insult, but this is just to show you, most importantly, how spiritual that we are, because we're always using those, I guess, sayings. Or, I mean, I guess in America, they, what is it? Birds of the same feather flocks together, whatever the fuck. Essentially, like, like we would say, in the Haitian culture, like, you tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So I'm saying all of that to say different ways of saying the same thing, but most importantly, that is highlighting our spirituality to show us that your life is based on your intellect, and that's truly what's shaping your life. So therefore, for me, that's why I can't disembody spirituality from my reality. They go hand in hand. Do you see what I'm saying? So that was a long way of this, but most importantly, not just describing spirituality, but making I'm connecting all the fucking dots over here to show you the complexity of who we are, but most importantly, why we are multi-dimensional people. Eat your food, man. Eat your food. So the law of vibration, technically, to make a long story short, yes. I mean, it says in the Kabbalion, everything, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. So therefore, what they're telling you, all of your environment, everything you come in contact with, a stranger, somebody's walking just by you. I mean, it doesn't mean that there's anything involved, but what this is saying is, everything moves. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, even though you can't physically see it moving, but everything is energy. And in so many words, now, if you're looking for scientific references, check out the fucking quantum physics, and they'll break that shit down for you. So, in so many words, science is also teaching us what we always known, that we are spiritual beings. So, how can you take that away from your reality here? Anyway, so when you align with the spirit, matters doesn't matter anymore because you get to truly see what things are for what they are. And that's how knowing the truth is setting you free. Then you understand there's no differences. That's why in the Kabbalion, I will get to that too. They talk about the law of polarity. And us African people, we understood that. That's why we don't dissociate spirituality from our lives. It's opposite. I mean, opposite. Uh, um, what's the word? I think they said opposite meets. That's why I talk about transcendence. I don't talk about duality. I talk about the tree of life. Meaning referring to the intelligence of life, life intelligence. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why, if you tell me how you change, then I can tell you how educated you are or how you grow. That's your true education. Because now you become aware of who you are. You become yourself aware of your environment. You start to see shit. Or as we like to say, you woke. Even though I don't like to use that term, but it is what it is. Because everybody's like is saying it now. But see, that's the danger too, man. And that's why we had mystery schools back in fucking Egypt. Because we understood like well, people who are asleep or stupid motherfuckers. That's what I was gonna say. Shit, I'll let that shit go. Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. I'm watching narcissists calling other people narcissists. I'm like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Now that has become the new term now that everybody's using. That shit's crazy. Or even here's another one too. Like, people who are vibrating on a low vibration, who are toxic. Now they talking about I don't want to be in a toxic relationship, and that motherfucker's toxic. So I'm saying that to say, and that's the double sword of knowledge too, because they would hear the true spirituality, they trying to replicate it, and then it's like that's why the blind cannot lead the blind because they didn't understand it in the first place. Sorry, god damn, bless me. So I'm here, nigga. But anyway, they couldn't understand it in the first place, and now they're using the term, and now really it's like they fucking you up. And that's why you have so many fake spirituality too. Like nowadays, that has become the new hustle too. How's that? Motherfuckers want to be accepted. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's when this is taking a whole different religion in itself. Because since a lot of people now are pretty much talking about society, trying to point out a bunch of their bullshit, right? Now people now have understood, this is the new wave. Everybody's doing it. I done meet motherfuckers that says they teach spirituality, and I'm like, okay. And then listen, I'm just gonna leave it there. Like, what? This is crazy. The false teachers out there, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, a motherfucker would you shit. Like, and the real shit is the real teachers though. You know, shit. I'm one. I'll take accountability from that. I'm one of them. But what I'm truly trying to say by it though is like, generally, it's not something that they truly wanted to do though. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know for me, I'm like, Spirit used to fuck me up, man. Yo, that's what he came here to do. I mean, I always have the urge, the love for the knowledge, but I got it for me because you know what I'm saying. I wanted to grow. I wanted to change. You know what I'm saying? And then it is what it is. But anyway, be careful out here, man. Keep your eyes open. But anyway, just to sums it up, because I feel like you know what I'm saying. I give you guys, you know what I'm saying, like keep the change, niggas. I gave you, just the right amount for your money. You know what I mean? You don't like it? I'll give you a refund. Just get at me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm fucking around here. It's Friday shit, nigga. I'm about to hit the street. You know what I mean? But anyway, so just to recap real quick, niggas. The law of vibration states nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. So therefore, what they're referring to, your environment, is all about energy. You are an energy being. Now, when we talk about your vibration, that entails there's a few things that makes up your vibration, the way you're vibrating, your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, if you walk in somewhere, let's just say a fucked up motherfucker, a mean motherfucker, you could be like, I ain't fucking with that type of energy. Even though you don't say it that way, but you would say vibe. But the vibe is referring to, like that wave that's being received from that people. I mean, from that person. So, damn, man, we are so much fucking spiritual. This shit's crazy. We do it on a regular basis, but we're not aware of it. But anyway, that's how you would be able to tell. But most importantly, we are all vibrating. So the law of attraction, pretty much, I wanted to touch up on that because the secret made such a great deal about it. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, again, they came out with the secrets, right? So think about this. Came out with the secrets. You would think. I mean, of course, they tell you. I mean, a lot of people knew it from. I mean, a lot of great men knew the secret. So it's not really a secret, but they call it a secret. I gotta smoke on that shit. Hold up. But it was also powerful too. It was genius. The marketing strategy was fucking genius. It was. If you ever seen that shit, because I know it's like, God damn, the secret. Oh, I gotta check it out. And they tell you the secret is not a secret. In the secret. Oh, these niggas got nerves. They got nerves, but it was a great marketing strategy, though. Yes, it was. But the flip side of that too, about the secret is generally untold, right? So meaning what you don't know. Also referring to the non-tangible side of you. Listen, man, y'all gotta fuck with the darkness, man. That's why out of the darkness comes the light. I don't want you motherfuckers to get spooky over here. Because we could talk some shit. But anyway, um, that's what it is. But most importantly, the reason why I had decided to talk, or the spirit, I would say, personally, because I said, fuck that shit. It's public domain. You can go on YouTube right now, you get it. It's public domain. But anyway, um, but I feel like putting my own spin to it, making it personal. In other words, in African fucking spirituality, that's why in our myth or mythology, we use people. It's like when I was talking about tantric, right? So I was talking about, the orgies that was happening. All that was, they're just showing you they had to use physical people to make it personable to you or relatable to you. That's why when you understand that, how the fuck can you say matter don't matter and it's all about spirituality? That's a European perspective. Hmm. But it's all good. Um, it doesn't matter. Because at this point, that's when you get to see yourself, because the whole purpose of the law of mentalism is for you to realize, and that's the mystery, that you are spiritual. For you to realize that you are spirit living in the body. Again, a spiritual being having a human experience. So it's just, oh my God, that's the whole thing. So now once you know that, you understand the first law, I mean, which is the only law, the ultimate law, then we're gonna help you on how to navigate. Now you know this is who you are, for you not to get lost down here. That's why the Kybalion is your survival kit, nigga. So the knowledge is not so much of telling you how to get the fuck out of here, but it was so much of you to understand how to navigate over here. Because once you navigate here, that's what the illusion is. To get the fuck out of here would mean, again, like you're in something bad, then you need to get somewhere that's good. That is the fucking illusion. That's the duality. That's when you don't truly get to transcend, because now you're eating from the tree of good and evil. And as I'm talking about that, is it the low polarity that is the next one? But anyway, we'll be talking about that too. There's so many words I just gave it away too. Like it's all the same. Let me slow down on that. Let me rephrase. Let me realign that. It's not all the same, but it's different aspect of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave it right there. You already know. I hope you know what I'm saying. I was able to water your garden, make sure it grows. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Come get your medicine because I got it here, man. I got it on deck. I ain't saying you already know, my Lee.